An emergency fund is your personal safety net, and it's something every American should have. Whether it's a job loss, car repair, medical bill, or sudden travel, life is full of unexpected events. That's why knowing how much to save in your emergency fund is so important. But how do you figure out the right amount for you? This video will walk you through the essentials of building an emergency fund, understanding your needs, and creating a solid plan for peace of mind. If you want to sleep better at night, this is one money goal you shouldn't skip. In this video, we will talk about how much emergency fund should you have in the US? So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. 1. Understand what an emergency fund is. An emergency fund is money you set aside specifically for unexpected and urgent expenses. It's not for vacations or shopping. It's for when life surprises you in the worst way. Think of it as your personal insurance plan against financial disaster. This fund helps cover things like car breakdowns, medical bills, job loss, home repairs, or family emergencies. Having it in place means you don't have to rely on credit cards or loans when things go wrong. It protects your future by keeping you from falling into debt. Knowing exactly what an emergency fund is helps you treat it with the respect it deserves. It's not just savings, it's survival money. It's there to keep your life on track when things go off course. 2. Why every American needs one. In the US, many people live paycheck to paycheck. One unexpected bill, even $400, can throw everything into chaos. An emergency fund helps break that cycle and gives you breathing room when life gets tough. Whether you're single or have a family, financial emergencies don't discriminate. Medical bills, layoffs, or car troubles can hit anyone. Without a backup plan, many Americans turn to high-interest debt, which makes the problem worse over time. Having an emergency fund gives you power and control. It reduces stress and keeps you from making emotional or rushed money decisions when the pressure is on. 3. How much should you really save? The most common rule of thumb is to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. That means rent or mortgage, food, utilities, insurance, gas, all the basics you'd still need even if you lost income. If your job is stable and your expenses are low, 3 months may be enough. But if you're self-employed, support a family, or have unstable work, aim for 6 months or more. It's about having a buffer that suits your lifestyle and risks. Start small if you must. Even $500 or $1,000 is a great start. The key is to begin, then build steadily. 4. Calculate your monthly essentials first. Before saving, figure out what your actual monthly essentials cost. Add up rent, groceries, utilities, insurance, transportation, phone bill, and anything else that's necessary to live. Leave out fun stuff like eating out or shopping. Let's say your monthly essentials total $2,500. Multiply that by 3, and your emergency fund goal is $7,500. For 6 months, you'd need $15,000. Seeing it this way helps make your savings goal more real and personal. Write this number down and keep it in sight. Breaking it into small monthly goals makes it less scary and more achievable. 5. Start with a starter fund. Saving 3 to 6 months' expenses can take time. That's why many financial experts suggest starting with a starter emergency fund, usually around $1,000 to $2,000. This small fund can cover most common emergencies like car repairs or medical copays. It's a good first milestone that keeps you from going into debt while you build the bigger fund. It gives you confidence and a quick win early in your financial journey. Once your starter fund is in place, shift focus to building your full emergency fund over time. Small, consistent savings each month can get you there faster than you think. 6. Where to keep your emergency fund. You want your emergency fund to be safe, separate, and accessible, but not too easy to spend. A great place is a high-yield savings account. These accounts earn more interest than regular savings accounts and are FDIC insured. Avoid keeping your emergency fund in cash at home or investing it in the stock market. Emergencies need fast access and no risk. Your goal is safety, not growth. Also, don't mix this with your regular checking account. Keeping it in a separate bank or account helps avoid the temptation to dip into it for non-emergencies. 7. How to build it on a tight budget. Even if money's tight, you can still build an emergency fund. Start with small steps, like saving $20, $50 a week, or rounding up purchases with an app. Cancel unused subscriptions or cook more at home to save extra cash. Set up automatic transfers on payday to a separate savings account. Treat your emergency fund like a monthly bill. If you get bonuses, tax refunds, or side hustle income, put a portion into your fund. Progress might be slow, but consistency is everything. Small deposits add up over time, and you'll be surprised how fast your fund grows when you commit. 8. Don't rely only on credit cards. Many people think a credit card can be their emergency plan, but this is risky. Using a credit card in an emergency means you'll pay interest, sometimes 20% or more. This adds pressure to an already stressful situation. An emergency fund is money you own. It doesn't add to your debt. It gives you choices and reduces your dependency on lenders. In a crisis, that kind of freedom is priceless. So don't treat credit cards as your backup plan. Use them only if your emergency fund falls short, and only until you can rebuild it. 9. When should you use it? Use your emergency fund only for real emergencies, job loss, urgent car or home repairs, medical needs, or family emergencies. It's not for sales, vacations, or replacing old gadgets. If you're unsure whether something is an emergency, pause and ask, is this urgent, necessary, and unexpected? If the answer is yes to all three, it qualifies. After using your fund, rebuild it as soon as possible. Life can bring more than one emergency, and staying prepared helps avoid falling behind again. 10. Review and rebuild regularly. Check your emergency fund every few months. As your income and lifestyle change, so will your needs. If you move to a more expensive city or have kids, you may need to save more. If you ever use the fund, make it a priority to replace what you spent. Emergency funds are like batteries. They need recharging after use. Don't feel bad for using it. That's what it's there for. Keeping it updated means you're always ready. Make it a habit to review at least twice a year, just like you'd check your insurance or credit score. An emergency fund gives you security, peace of mind, and real financial power. Whether you're just starting with $500 or working towards 6 months of expenses, every step you take makes your future stronger. Emergencies are unpredictable, but your response to them doesn't have to be. By saving consistently, calculating your needs, and building smart habits, you'll be ready for life's surprises without stress or debt. This fund is one of the most important financial tools you'll ever have. Start now, grow it over time, and you'll thank yourself every time life throws you a curveball. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.